Breakfast with Rima on BBC Radio Leeds. And now to catch up with Steve Goldman, who you might remember. Steve's from Huddersfield, and he had an exhibition of dreadful album covers back in April. We talked to him then. Things have taken off a little bit since then, with exhibitions booked at galleries around the UK into 2025. And he's got a new book out, The Art of the Bizarre Vinyl Sleeve. It'll be out just in time for Christmas, and he's here to chat to us all about it. Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Hiya. You've been busy since the last time we were chatting.
Yeah, I've been very busy, yep.
What's gone on there? Well, for anyone who can't remember the last time you were on, tell us about your initial idea. What was your idea here with these vinyl covers?
The idea was, the history was 30 years ago I found an album called Peter Rabbit, which I bought because it was such an extraordinarily bad cover, and subsequently I lost it. And then the internet came along, and I found it again. And one evening I said to my family, you know what, I think I'd collect bad LP covers. So.
And what was on the cover of that vinyl?
Oh, there's 5 rabbits being pulled out of a hat, except each rabbit has got a face of one of the band clumsily superimposed upon it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So tell me about this exhibition then, because it was started in Huddersfield, if I'm right. Was it the Packhorse Centre you were in?
Yes, the Packhorse Centre, and then it went on to the Spode Museum, and then it was at the Shambhala Festival, which, there was thousands of people there literally came to see us, and it's about to be launched at the Williamson Museum in Birkenhead.
That is fabulous. You've got a book as well, like I say. I don't know if you've slept or not since the last time I talked to you, but you've got this book out as well, The Art of the Bizarre Vinyl Sleeve. What's in that?
Well, I mean, the publisher, Easy on the iBooks, which is run by Simon Robinson and Anne, and Simon basically wrote the text. But their books are generally the size of a single, but they're full colour throughout. It has over, I don't know, like 200 or 300 of my covers in it.
What are your favourite ones? Talk us through, describe to us these horrible album artworks.
It varies from week to week, from day to day even. My favourite at the moment is Hand in Hand, which is a compilation by various Dutch artists, which consists of 9 people standing in a circle hand in hand, except one of them couldn't be bothered showing up to the photo shoot. Gert Timmermans couldn't be bothered showing up. So one of the where Gert Timmermans should be, they've placed a dress stand, and a great big black and white photo of his head.
Great.
So, yeah.
I just love anything as bizarre as that. You've got a very funny foreword as well in the book by stand-up comedian Stuart Lee. How did that come about?
Well, we asked his agent, basically, and his agent came straight back saying, yes, Stuart Lee thinks it will be a laugh. And then we waited for it, and we'd given up hope. And suddenly Simon got an email from him saying, brilliant selection, I'm onto it. And a week later we got the introduction.
Love that.
Absolutely love that. And the introduction, during the introduction, he says he hates me and Simon.
He hates you? Why?
He says, I thought it would be a laugh, but I was wrong, very wrong. In fact, it's so bad that I grew to hate the Steve Goldman, whose the collection this represents, and Simon Robinson, who's coloured it into some sort of shape. But he ends up acknowledging that, I seem to have unearthed a hitherto unknown corner of folk art. So yeah, he likes me in the end.
Well, even Stuart Lee saying that he hates you I think that's quite high praise. That.
Oh, yes, it is.
Well, it looks like you've got a lot happening. When does the book come out then?
We launch it in November the 16th, Thursday, November the 16th, which is also the launch date of the exhibition at the Williamson.
Wonderful stuff. Steve, congratulations with it all. It seems to have gone from strength to strength, despite making people wince when they look at these things, because they are pretty bad, these album covers. Before you go, what do you, in your opinion, what is the worst pop album cover of all time?
Oh, there's so many of them. I reckon it's Hand in Hand at the moment, but I mean, you can vote for your favourite at the Williamsons. So if you disagree with me, then you vote away.
There you go. You can have your say. Steve, thanks so much for hanging out with us this morning.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
The sound. The sound. The sound.
The sound of West Yorkshire.
Breakfast with Rima.
BBC Radio Leeds.
Good morning. Coming up to 8 o'clock on a Tuesday. I am now looking at a pretty bad album cover, actually. Steve in Leeds has been in touch saying the strangest album cover ever, Rima, is Yesterday and Today by the Beatles. And I would very much agree with you looking at it. So it's the Beatles. They're all sat there. They're wearing white medical coats. And they've got babies with their heads taken off, like not like fake babies, baby dolls with their heads taken off, and like bits of meat. I want to say beef joints. There's a lot going on this album cover, and I hate it so much, and I can't stop looking at it. Steve, why have you done this to me this morning? In saying that, if there is an album cover that it's just so weird that you have to share it, 81333 on the text, and you can WhatsApp me at 08000 321 333. If you want to have a look at that Beatles album cover, be aware you will not be able to look away for a while. It's called The Beatles Yesterday and Today. On a nicer note,